If Christmas is filled with music, then Christmas movies must be too, right? Well, that's what we've got this week when 5 films premiere, 2 of them musicals. The other 3, they're comedies that should keep families in theaters throughout the next 2 weeks.
Dave? That's Dave Johnson. He never struck me as the kind of guy who'd go get small.
The best of the comedy bunch is Downsizing, a fantasy from Omaha's most reliable filmmaker, Alexander Payne. In the what if category, he imagines a world in which people can shrink themselves to miniature size in order to reduce costs and help with overcrowding. Matt Damon stars as an occupational therapist who gets small, thinking he and his wife can help save the planet. She, however, doesn't go along with the plan, and he's forced to go it alone, discovering a world that's just as segregated as the big one. During his little adventure, he meets a woman who suggests all is not as it was presented in the brochure. Hong Chow plays a dissident refugee who helps educate her friend to a world he never knew existed. Chow is likely to get an Academy Award nomination for her work. Damon will continue to polish his reputation as Hollywood's everyman, and Payne will win more fans to his quirky side of storytelling. Downsizing is a big achievement. The other 2 new comedies trace old steps. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, reboots the old board game comes to life concept with Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, while Father Figures puts Ed Helms and Owen Wilson on a Mamma Mia-like journey to find their real father. Both have moments of laughter. But the 2 films you really want to keep an eye on are the musicals. In Pitch Perfect 3, the a cappella singers reunite for a chance to go on an overseas USO tour. They run into plenty of snags along the way, get to sing more than a few songs, and have the benefit of snarky commentary from Elizabeth Banks and John Michael Higgins. As always, though, the one to watch is Rebel Wilson as Fat Amy. She has mad martial arts skills now, and she isn't afraid to use them. While Pitch Perfect 3 stretches the original concept beyond its intended size, it does give fans one more chance to hear those voices and find the laughs. Like a gift card, it's not exactly the present you were expecting, but it certainly fills the bill. The big question mark is The Greatest Showman, an original musical from the composers behind La La Land and Dear Evan Hansen. Starring Hugh Jackman as the master producer P.T. Barnum, Showman brings together a collection of marginalized people hoping to make a difference in the world they've created. Zac Efron and Zendaya play unlikely lovers. Newcomer Keala Settle steals the show as the bearded lady, and of course, there's Jackman as the center of it all, pulling off production numbers like they were just part of his daily routine. The Greatest Showman may not be the film you wanted to see, but it could be the one you shouldn't miss. It's unlike anything in theaters today. With your movies in a minute, I'm Bruce Miller.